Let's take you now to Kroonstad. This is in the Free State, where an 80-year-old farmer and a minor will continue their bail application in the local magistrate's court tomorrow. The elderly man faces several charges, including murder, obstruction of justice and attempted murder. He has denied the charges against him. Ziniko Mhlaba attending the proceedings. He joins us live now on the ground. Ziniko, good evening to you. Interesting comments coming out of the court case today, and that is that this is a person who owns several guns. But let's deal with what the defense had to say today in court and those salient points that were argued.
Well, firstly, Xoli, the defense, actually the state itself, was not prepared to go to the actual bail arguments today. So after, the confirmation of the charge sheets and everything that was needed to be confirmed before the matter, can be brought before the magistrate. So that was settled yesterday. So today was meant to be just the confirmation of those confirmed charges against the farmer himself, the 80-year-old, as you have mentioned. However, then the state did request for a postponement so that it can verify and prepare itself for the actual bail argument. The defense started by opposing that, saying that, well, there has been enough time for the state from the day of the arrest, which was on Tuesday, for the state to be able to gather as much as information and everything it needs for bail arguments, and the magistrate agreed with the defense. So we started with the bail hearing. Well, the defense, made it very clear that their client, the farmer, is dismissing all the charges and is pleading not guilty. Therefore, and went as far as saying that the state does not have any strong case against the farmer. So they submitted an affidavit which was really explaining the position of the farmer. So let's take a listen to Mr. Van Wyk, who is the defense lawyer representing the 80-year-old farmer, as he articulated why they believe that the argument and the evidence of the state is weak and should not be accepted in court.
I deny the charge, and in particular that I shot Thabo Mashie on and record that this person is unknown to me and was never employed by me. B, that I was on the farm when the shooting took place, and declare that I was at my practice situated at 54 Brand Street, Kroonstad, and only arrived at my farm after the shooting incident occurred. Count number 1, Annexure B. I deny the charge, and in particular that I know a person by the name of Thabo Mashie and that I murdered him. I will only be able to comprehensively respond to this charge once I have received further particulars and or information.
All right, so Ziniko, that was the lawyer representing the accused. Let's hear what the state had to say.
Over to the state, and he is not found of referring any matter to the police whatsoever in the event there is a criminal activity that erupts on his farm. He's a law unto himself, and he's a trigger-happy person who prefers to shoot over minor incidents that do not threaten his life. So I want to bring it before to the attention of this honorable court that the court should consider that we are having someone who prefers to solve matters by himself and who would even go to the extreme measures of using a firearm to defuse the situation that does not require such an amount of an attention.
So, Xoli, that's the investigating officer taking the stand there, and explaining to the magistrate and the rest of the court why, this 80-year-old should not be granted bail. Also went as far as saying that it would also be for his own good that he is kept behind bars, because there are people out there who are really, wanting him to be kept behind bars, because there is a bit of chaos. There was a bit of a chaos outside with the EFF supporters and other civilians who are really waiting to have a sight of the farmer, saying that the cruelty in which that farm worker was killed in, does not really warrant any action that was taken by the grandson of the father and the actions of the farmer himself. So that's how the state, used its own argument by using the investigating officer who has much information about how the events took place at the farm, basically painting him as someone who cannot be trusted because of the fact that out of the over 4 guns he has, he never handed over any of those guns voluntarily, and saying that the state still does not have those 4 guns in their own possession. But the fact that even when this incident happened, the farmer did not report anything, and after assisting the grandson, the farmer, instead of calling the cops, went on a holiday in the Northern Cape. So those were the key issues that were tabled by both sides. The matter has been rolled over to tomorrow for the state to respond or to add on its application. Then the magistrate will apply his mind. We're not sure then whether that decision to grant or deny the farmer bail will be handed down tomorrow or will be postponed to the next week, because we are heading to the weekend as of these coming 3 days or so.
Ziniko Mhlaba, thank you very much. Live for us in Kroonstad, Free State.